Why Life Evolves. Making Sense of Evolution Without the Jargon. Written by Calven Hurstin. Narrated by Shane Neufeld. Introduction. Why Life Evolves. Have you ever looked at a puppy and a wolf and wondered how they're related? Or stared in wonder at the skeleton of a Tyrannosaurus rex in a museum and marveled at how today's birds are its living descendants? These questions point to something astonishing. All living things, no matter how different they seem, are connected through time by evolution. Evolution is one of the most potent ideas in science. It explains how life changes, adapts, and survives over billions of years. But, despite being a cornerstone of biology, it's also one of the most misunderstood. This book aims to change that, not with heavy jargon or overwhelming detail, but with simple, clear explanations that anyone can grasp. Whether you're a curious adult, a student, or just someone who enjoys learning new things, this book is for you. Let's begin by stripping evolution down to its core. Evolution is change over time, but not just any change. It's the kind that happens in populations of living organisms over generations. Individuals don't evolve, populations do. A single lion doesn't suddenly grow longer legs to run faster. But if lions with longer legs survive better and have more cubs over time, the population may shift toward longer legs overall. This is the essence of natural selection, just one of the mechanisms of evolution. To understand why evolution matters, let's consider the world around us. Why are there so many different species? Why do some animals look so similar to others, even if they live on different continents? Why do humans have an appendix or goosebumps? Evolution offers answers to all these questions. It provides a unifying explanation for life's diversity and shared traits found across organisms. Evolution doesn't just tell us where life came from, it helps us predict where it might go. The tree of life, an ancient connection. Imagine a gigantic branching tree. The earliest life on Earth is at the very base, probably a single-celled organism living in a warm ocean over 3.5 billion years ago. From that single trunk, branches shoot off in every direction. Some become bacteria, others evolve into algae, mosses, and plants. Others still become insects, fish, reptiles, birds, and mammals. One small twig, far out on a limb, is labeled Homo sapiens, us. This tree of life isn't just poetic imagery. It's a fundamental scientifically supported framework that shows how all living things share common ancestors. Some of the most substantial evidence for evolution comes from genetics. The DNA code we use to build our bodies is shared, with slight variations, across every life form. That's why scientists can compare the genome of a human with that of a chimpanzee, or even a fruit fly, and find similarities. Our genetic blueprints reveal our shared heritage. Why evolution isn't just a theory, in everyday sense. People sometimes doubt or misunderstand evolution because of the word theory. In everyday speech, theory means a guess or a hunch, but in science, a theory is something much more substantial. It's an explanation tested repeatedly and supported by a mountain of evidence. The theory of evolution is as solid as the theory of gravity or the germ theory of disease. Evolution doesn't tell us exactly how every species came to be in perfect detail. It's still a growing and changing field, just like any science, but the basic principles have been observed and confirmed so many times in so many different ways that there's no serious debate in the scientific community about whether evolution happens. The question isn't if, it's how. It's not random chaos. Another misconception is that evolution is just a random chance, but that's not quite right. While random mutations in DNA do provide the raw material for evolutionary change, natural selection is decidedly non-random. It filters those changes, favoring the traits that help an organism survive and reproduce in its environment. It's like throwing darts at a dartboard and keeping the ones that land closer to the bullseye.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.